Welcome back. doTERRA is committed to recognizing and empowering women throughout the year. I am joined now by nurse practitioner Maren from Prime Meridian Healthcare, a partner of doTERRA in the sponsored interview. And Maren, now you've focused on family care and prevention. And tell us about you and your job path.
Well, I grew up just being one of those people that loves to exercise. My mom would probably tell you that I was always moving. I think I was dancing at the dinner table. I remember getting up early with her to exercise, to work out, and I remember doing Jane Fonda workout videos like on VHS tapes. So I'm aging myself a little bit, but I loved it. And I grew up dancing like I mentioned before, and I think it just really was a good fit with my current career path because they both just stem from a love and appreciation for the human body because it is awesome. And I think I learned at an early age to appreciate my body and the things it could do for me.
Well, healthcare and mental health also includes so many things, and that's why at Prime Meridian, they really look at the whole person and a holistic approach. Share with us about that and their approach to healthcare.
Sure. So October is Mental Health Awareness Month. So at Prime Meridian, we approach mental health in a holistic way, and we have a lot to offer patients. We can prescribe medicines, and we do that quite often when it's appropriate, and that's when that's what the patient prefers. But we also, being affiliated with doTERRA, have a lot of natural products to offer patients, and those can be really helpful too. We partnership with a counseling group that's in the community, so we refer to counseling as well. And then at Prime Meridian, we focus on what we call the Core 4, and I love this. The Core 4 is a preventative approach, really holistic, and it not only prevents chronic diseases, but it's also really good for mental health too. So the Core 4 are exercise, my favorite, and then diet or nutrition, how we're fueling our bodies. The next one is relationships or our connections with others. And the fourth one is living, and that refers to things like stress and sleep.
And I love that because you mentioned not one size fits all. Medication might be an answer for someone, but then it could include, or it might be doTERRA or something else, and maybe focusing on your connection into your community. Let's also talk about maybe the uptick that you have seen in terms of mental health and maybe some of the increase in mental health issues in our community.
Yes, well, I think we all know that there has been an uptick in mental health concerns since the pandemic. I think it affects all of us in one way or another, whether that's through ourselves or somebody we know and love. And so it's important that we talk about it, and I'm glad we're talking about it today. You know, we all come in, we experience difficult life stressors, and really it's how we view those and manage those that lead to the decisions we make, and ultimately it affects our physical health as well.
For sure.
So they're definitely connected, the mental health and physical health. So.
And Maren, how do you personally create the self-care that you need day in and day out? And I'm sure dance or moving is important.
Yes, that's a huge part of it. And I am not immune to these issues at all. You know, I really try to focus on the Core 4 in my own life, and when there needs to be adjustments in certain areas, I try to adjust. But, you know, there have been times that I've reached out to my own medical care provider for extra help. And I would encourage everybody to do that. You know, when what we're doing and what we know isn't helping, there's a lot of resources out there and ways to approach this that can be really helpful.
So much help, so many resources out there and sharing, and thank you for sharing one of them here today with doTERRA. How do we learn more about Prime Meridian Healthcare?
I would refer people to our website at pmhclinics.com.
And of course, you can always go to doTERRA as well. We'll have a link on our website for both of those. And we appreciate you for sponsoring this segment today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.